what's up? It's Chainsaw Jenna, and today we are swapping out my bar on my MSA81. This is a 36-inch steel bar, and I'm switching it out for my titanium GB bar, which is 54 inches long. So, let's get started. I got hair all over my mouth. So, with these bars, typically for me, whenever I'm putting on my bars, I usually put on the chain and the bar before I put it on the saw. But with what I'm learning with these bigger bars, because I am still learning a lot with bigger chainsaws, bigger bars, different things like that, that you actually want to do the opposite. You go in and you put the bar on first, and then you put the chain on. And I'm not very fast at this, so if you watch through this whole video, woo, look at that. That's from our last cuts. There's some chips. Look at these chips! So I'm going to unloosen this. Actually, let me see if I can flip this around so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. It's gonna make it harder for me, but I want you guys to see. So I'm going to unloosen this a little bit. Get the bar off at least. Okay, cool. This is off. I just dropped my squinch. And I'm putting on this titanium bar. And this is a big bar. This is a pretty big bar. So. It's probably best to kind of air hose this out a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. So this chain is actually a ripper chain. The reason for that is because we do milling. We're new to milling and it's been fun. And we haven't got to do a whole lot of it, but we're looking forward to doing more and filming it more for you guys. If you have another person to help you out, that's awesome. But I'm gonna try to do this by myself. Who knows if it's gonna actually work out. You guys can all laugh and say mean comments to me. Comment roast. So I don't really know how, what's the easiest way to put this bar on a saw, because the bars that I use are not this big. Because again, I'm a chainsaw carver, and chainsaw carvers don't use saws this big unless it's like a huge project, but I don't even really see anybody picking up this saw to do a huge project. I'm actually gonna pull my hair out real quick. This is kind of crazy because it's February and I have seen honeybees fly around me when I'm carving. Not only have I seen honeybirds, but today we saw like 50 robins and it's February. Like, what the heck? In early spring. But now it's cold again. Mother Nature was like, psych. So actually, down in that field over there, we saw a coyote. Just a singular coyote. Like, just walking through the field. And I don't know, it looked like it either ate something or it is pregnant. Okay, and you want to make sure that this is in the sprocket. Okay, I'm going to put my body weight on this and just kind of tighten it up a little bit. It's in the sprocket there, I can see it. I don't know how people actually do this by themselves. be honest, this is my first time doing it by myself. Okay, I actually do need a little helper because this is too big of a bar and it weighs too much. Okay, I got it in. Okay, we're good. You need, I don't really know what it's called, but you need to get that little, my little friend, this little friend, to go into one of these holes, preferably the back one here, so it can tighten up the bar. That's how it tightens up the bar. And we got it. It's moving. I see it. Okay, I tightened it up a little bit, and I'm just gonna go from the tip of the bar here, and I knocked it off, didn't I? Probably. Going nice and slow, taking my time. This is something that I definitely want to get right. Ah! No! You can't, okay, you can't do this by yourself. You just can't. Like you need a friend. If you can do this by yourself, you are a freaking pro. You're a pro. I feel like I need to put my foot on the saw. Put it back in the sprocket. It's on. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I got it back on my helper box here. And gonna try to tighten it up again. Okay, we got it. We got it! Yeah! Okay, that actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. It's probably really important to clean out everything before you put it back together, but this one isn't that bad, actually. Got the case here. I'm not gonna make it super tight, like it's just kind of hanging there still. I know. But I'm gonna tighten it up some. Just so the bar doesn't come off of the saw. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. And what's your preference with these? I want to know. What's your preference with how tight you have your long bars? Like, you don't want it like super tight, right? No. You want it kind of snap back. At least for me, that's what I would say. And I really tighten these up. Like, I don't know about you if you have a big saw like this, but I really tighten these bolts up because I've seen the saw shake the bolts undone. Like the bolts start to come unwind. So if you ever watched me start this and seen me kind of look around is because I'm looking at these bolts. I want to make sure everything's still good there. Got the bar on. Looks nice. I like that orange. I like that orange. Cool. So yeah, that is how I put on this massive bar. And this is where it can get kind of difficult for me to handle more, because this bar is definitely bigger, obviously, and heavier, and it makes everything kind of unbalanced, you know what I mean? Where this bar, the 36, really matic, whatever you want to call it, it has a better balance to it. See, you can already see it like bend. Like it wants to go with the bar and not just sit here like this. Sit nice and pretty. I'm gonna start it up.